You will need a whopping 375,000 Carnival tickets in order to finish the Wild Horse Islands Carnival prize track. Today, I was really curious and I decided I wanted to calculate how long this was going to take in order for me to get to 375,000. So what we need to do is start off by understanding, okay, 375,000 is the total maximum prize track in order to get to the end here. So what we need to do is we actually need to go down to the spawn point of Carnival Island, and we need to double check how long the event is going to last. How many days are left of this event? Okay, so it says we have 21 days left of this event. I should have calculated this when the event started, but I was only curious now. But we're going to do this. So we need to start by taking 375,000 tokens, and we have to divide that by 21 days because that's going to give us the total amount of tickets we need to get per day in order to get to 375,000. So 375,000 divided by 21 days means that you need to reach 17,857 tickets per day in order to complete the prize track. Okay, so we know that we have to get 17,857 tickets per day in between now and the end of the event. So we are now going to calculate how many times I need to do this carnival race because this carnival race is the most consistent method of getting tickets. It's the one that is like literally, it's the same amount of tickets every time. So for this carnival race, remember that anytime you do the Carnival Pier race, it's going to give you 350 tickets. So what we now need to do is take 17,857 divided by 350, and that'll give us the total amount of times that we need to do this race in order to get to 17,857 tickets per day. So that means for me, I have to do this race about 51 times per day in order to get to that number. This race takes about 30 seconds to complete, so let's actually go ahead and start this race really quickly. So because this race takes about 30 seconds or so, Every two races will be about a minute. So let's go ahead and give it a try. My best time was about 30 seconds, 44 milliseconds or something like that. Let's see if we can beat that right now just to see what we get. But like I said, doing this Carnival Pier race is the most consistent and most regular amount of tickets that you can get. You can do other stuff, like you can do the balloon pop, you can do the dance horsey dance game. That's really fun. But in terms of, if you really want to actively grind and you want to, have a very consistent amount of tickets every time you grind an activity, this Carnival Pier race is the one for you. So let's see what score we get here. I don't think I'm going to beat it. Yeah. So it takes about 30 or so seconds in order to complete this race. So what that means is that every two races, it takes about a minute because 30 seconds plus 30 seconds is 1 minute. And we are trying to figure out how many races I actually need to do in order to get to this amount. So because the race only takes about 30 seconds, every two races takes about 1 minute, how many minutes do I actually need to grind in order to complete 51 races in order to get 17,857 tickets. So all we have to do is take 51 and divide that by 2, and that's going to give us about 25.5 minutes. So I would give or take about 30 minutes or so of grinding per day in order to completely finish the prize track. So that is the absolute minimum. If you only want to finish the prize track all the way up to 375,000, that is how much calculation you would need to do. Now, if you want to do even more than that, like if you want to get to 1 million tickets, that would be crazy, but at the same time, you can kind of use the same math that I just did in order to figure out how long that's going to take you. So, of course, there are other ways to grind this event that may give you more tickets. So definitely also to take advantage of the horse care tasks that pop up. So I'm going to just give my horse some water really quickly. And this usually gives you about 200 to 300 or so tickets. Yeah, see, 280 tickets just for giving my horse some water. And, every ticket counts, right? So definitely take advantage of that. Yeah, I use the carnival race here as, a really easy number to use because if we use the dance horsey dance, which by the way, some people don't know where this dance horsey dance game is. So you go all the way across from the Carnival Pier race and you come down here and you get started by clicking on this boombox right here. And all you have to do is just tap the buttons on the screen. Personally, I like to use my iPad because it's just a little bit easier to tap rather than to click, because sometimes I will just click too slow and the time will run out and I will lose tickets. See, I got a buzzer sound there. So if I do this one, I should get a couple of tickets, but Yeah, so I got 42 tickets there, but sometimes I will lose. So this is a nice one if you're semi-lazy and you want to get like a lot of tickets all at once, but the Carnival Pier race is definitely very consistent. So I hope you found this video interesting. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this where I calculate how long it takes for you to complete all of the prize tracks for every event that comes out later this year. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.